It's a great day to be working on the Snowcat here. We're buttoning a few things up. So it's 30 below outside, and I'm serious. This is my serious face. And so it's like 40 in the shop here, so 70 degrees warmer in here. So we're gonna make as much hay while the sun shines as we can here. So we've got buttoning some things up. We've got our power distribution block coming through, and that's all on the battery disconnect. So then we've got the air compressor. Let's take a walk over there. A lot easier to show you in point. So getting stuff set up. This is not the battery. This is just waiting on another set of battery cables. We're gonna go with 2-aught battery cables, so we got all kinds of power as it runs through. We got our air compressor hooked in that, and then our battery disconnect right here for making sure that all shuts off when we want it to, so there's no ghost drains or anything like that, or anti-theft device. So now you know how to steal my Snowcat. And so we're working on side panels now, getting these in. So we got to shorten them up just a touch. We got to take another inch, 3/4 of an inch off of this end so it sits up flush with the heater housing. And then on the other side here, we took the shift column, we pulled that off, we elongated the hole on the bottom so that we can raise this up so that gets nice and tight, and it'll sit flush in with the top side of the side panel as that goes across here. So more pictures on that to come. But again, here's our all our wire routing going up to the top of the cab, and then you'll see on the defrost core here, we've got all our wires coming up through here, which will come through the center column to get up top to our fuse panel and all our lights and everything we need to distribute there. So got our USB and our 12-volt plugs installed there. So got that all working on. A lot of little projects coming together here finally. Got that all cut out. I'm just waiting on a few other pieces to show up to finish buttoning that up, particularly that vent. You know how hard it is to find that vent? I'm going to post in the description if you ever need the 2 screw-in louvered vents, because scoured the internet for a long time to figure that one out. So anyways, we'll get at it. Well, since we're still waiting on that louver to show up in the mail, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some of these firewall panels on. We're using that 3M VHB tape again. That stuff is awesome, but just remember, once you stick it with pressure, it is permanent. And by permanent, I mean permanent. The only way to get it back off is with a lot of excess of heat, and that's never a good thing. So going ahead and sticking these on. We also have our 12-volt sub panel. That's going to also allow us access to the transmission. We're going ahead and we're drilling the holes in here using some Tapcon screws, some bigger ones, so that we can have multiple in and outs as we need to go ahead and check on anything that might be under there. That gives us a good access panel. So, and if you could, go ahead, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know if you like this video and leave any comments below. So getting this screwed in, we're going ahead and just mounting it where it's going to fit the best. Rowan's helping here. He's keeping all the filings out of the road since we're kind of getting stuff cleaned up. We don't want anything scratching the paint as we're mounting these. It's going to give us 2 12-volt sockets and 4 USB outlets. So we're going to be able to charge everything we need. The other benefit is it's going to give us our voltage readout. That voltage readout is critical for knowing what we need when we need it. Well, I tried to do this selfie way, but it was just too goofy. So we've got our driver's side panel in here now. We've got the notch out cut out for the rolled edges. So that fits up nice. We need to trim 3/4 of an inch off of that all the way down because it's overlapping this panel by 3/4 of an inch. But then the shifter here, like I said earlier, we've got that elongated down on its mounting hole and that. So then we need to bring that in, and then we've got to cut this channel out. So we need to mark where this goes, and then we need to notch out this piece here, and then that's going to have those screw holes bolt up right tight flush with this, and then that's going to lock this whole thing into place, making it real sturdy. Plus, if you ever got to remove the side panel, 4 bolts, those 2 screws, thing lifts right up and out. So on the other side, we've got that all test fitted in place. We just got to drill the holes for those, and we're good to go here. Next will be put the lid on, and it's starting to wrap up.